In this video, we are going to see how we can manufacture the finished goods from raw materials using the assembly function in Teleprime. But for that to manufacture, we need the raw materials to be entered and also finished goods to be created. And we should also create the bill of material that we have already created in this project. So if you want to check and revise all of these concepts, you can refer to the earlier videos in this course. So let's continue and let's consider the scenario that we have already entered the raw materials, we have already created the finished goods, and we have already configured the recipe management system. Now how the production system works, let's see. So from the gateway of Tele, I need to enable the production function or the manufacturing option. I need to click on create button from the masters, and here I just select the voucher type in the accounting masters. Here I need to create a new journal voucher, that is stock journal. Here I need to name it as manufacturing, and the type I will set it to stock journal. I'll choose it from the list, just choose stock journal. Abbreviation is already set. Activate this voucher type, yes. Method of vouching number, it will automatically be set. Rest all the information will be same, but only we need to enable this one. Use as a manufacturing journal, yes. I need to change it to yes and press Ctrl A to save. And now the manufacturing journal will be enabled. We just have to switch to the transactions and click on vouchers. And if we don't see it on the face of this area where all the other functions are mentioned, we just click on other vouchers, and here we find this stock journal or manufacturing journal. So since I'm manufacturing, I'll just choose manufacturing journal here. Name of product, I want to manufacture shirts. As you can see on my right, the shirt is 0 in quantity, so I want to manufacture that. As soon as I selected shirts, on your left, you will notice that all the components that is used to manufacture a shirt is mentioned here. So as soon as I mention the quantity, it will automatically calculate how much quantity is required in the raw materials to manufacture this shirt. So I have 4,000 shirts to manufacture. As you can see here, 4,000, I'll just write that. As soon as I hit enter, it will automatically calculate according to the recipe, which we will just see. In one shirt, cloth A is used as 2 meters. So that means to manufacture 4,000 shirts, 8,000 meters is required to manufacture this. Same goes for bukram. In one shirt, we need 1 bukram. So in 4,000 shirts, we need 4,000 bukram. Same goes for thread, and in the buttons, we want 8 buttons in one shirt. But if 4,000 shirts are manufactured, it will automatically calculate that 32,000 buttons will be required. And guys, if you are using some expensive buttons, you can change the rate here, change the quantity here accordingly. So that's not a problem. It's fully customizable. Press tab and tab. And on the right hand side, we can see the co-product, byproduct, or scrap. That means any kind of wastage can be mentioned here, any kind of byproduct can be mentioned here, and any kind of indirect other cost can be mentioned here as well. For example, if anything is co-produced in as a byproduct, you can mention it all here. But since our scenario is very simple, there is no byproduct here. Additionally, you can also mention cost of components, any type of additional cost that is incurred. For example, a special packing is required. So you can just create like packing charges. Let's say that I want to make it a part of this cost. So whatever is the cost, let's say 1% is the packing cost. I'll just write here 1%. So not only it will automatically calculate 1%, it will increase the overall effective rate of the primary unit. So right now 230 per piece is my cost, but when we increase this packing charges, it will increase this. So when we delete this charges or remove this cost, you will notice that the cost will come down to 228. So that was just for the sake of example. Let me just remove that. And all set, press Ctrl A, and this is how we do the assemblies in Teleprime. Now I want you to practice on this first assembly that we have just done so that we can run the manufacturing process afterwards. So just pause this until this point and then resume this video to continue. Okay, I hope that you have already entered shirts assembled. Let's move further. The next transaction is of 15th January, but since we are using the education version that allows 1st, 2nd and 31st date of any particular month to be entered, so I'll just keep all the dates to 31st. So pens assembled, I'll just write pens here. As we can see on our right that we don't have any quantity of pens right now. I want 4,000 pens to be manufactured. It automatically calculates according to the recipe and recipe management system. All the raw materials is calculated in order to produce these pens, and the pen cost is 340 per piece or per unit. So let's press Ctrl A, and the next one we have is shirts assembled. Let's highlight this. As of 31st of January, I'll just write here shirts. We already have 4,000 of shirts and 4,000 of pens in stock until now. And let's see, shirts, 3,000 units are required. And these are all the components which if we multiply, it will give you all these cost, and the total cost is 228 per unit. We don't have any byproduct or additional cost of components. So that's pretty much it. Ctrl A, and let's move to the next item, which is pens. I'll just write pens here. Quantity that we need to manufacture is 2,000 pens. It will automatically calculate the recipe for you. And if we have some different rates, some different quantities for a special order, we can change it accordingly here. So press Ctrl A, and this is how we can run the manufacturing process and do all the assemblies in Teleprime. So you have already seen how easy it is to manufacture all the finished goods using raw materials. If we have the right recipe and the journal enabled, it's very simple to run the process. So just try this by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.